Hey, what's going on? I'm Devin,
I'm Jeff.
and we are Basic Bros Reaction.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Basic Bros Reactions. Today we have another throwback for y'all. It's Miss A. I was a pretty big Miss A fan back in the day, and I'm pretty sure Devin was too. They were pretty. I feel like they were a pretty big group.
Very big, yeah.
Yeah. From what I remember, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure it was like 2 Korean girls and like 2 Chinese girls, right?
It was I can't remember if they were Chinese or Japanese, but I know that it was 2 and 2.
Oh, okay.
Which was a really big deal back then, because now it's like not that big of a deal to have 4 members, but I remember back then it was like.
Yeah, and then obviously the other girls could sing like the Korean songs too, but yeah, that's from what I remembered it was. I could probably point them out too. But, yeah, I remember Suzy was in this group, Bae Suzy. So I mean, yeah, she was Bae back then. Yeah, I've seen her in a couple dramas too. So yeah, she's one of my favorites. I haven't really like seen or heard from her like recently, so I'm not really sure what she's been up to, because I haven't seen her in like any dramas or anything either. So. Yeah.
So let us know down in the comments what she's been up to. Yeah, check out some of her more recent content and whatnot.
I know you've seen like the music. Have you seen like any of the any shows or any? Like,
not with her. Yeah.
Gotcha.
So be interesting to check it out.
Yeah, I've seen a couple. It's pretty good.
But we're checking out their debut, Bad Girl, Good Girl, and this was really like this was a huge like debut. Like I believe for a while they had like the record for the fastest win with a debut for a girl group. It was something like 11 days or something like that, or something that they had for a couple years and whatnot. And so when you think about all the girl groups that debuted and whatnot, and it wasn't beat until kind of recently and whatnot, but it was a really big deal. And I know with this group, a lot of their songs were about like kind of women empowerment and whatnot, which was kind of a big deal, especially back then, because now it's kind of like, you hear songs about that and stuff like that. Not quite a huge deal, but you think, 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago, like that's a pretty big thing to like,
especially in like Korea,
and even with this video, from what I don't remember the video exactly, but I do remember like even with the song and what it was about and stuff, about like not judging somebody just by their appearance and whatnot. That's kind of like a big deal, especially back then. So they're a pretty iconic group that I feel like sometimes doesn't get as much praise as they deserve,
I'm not sure.
They did a lot. Yeah, because they did a lot. So, but
I forgot why they disbanded.
Because Suzy became too big.
Oh yeah, because it was like basically like Suzy and Friends.
Was what like one.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, because like I think that's like how it was like. Never mind. Yeah. Like they were afraid like some of the groups like now they're afraid it was like kind of like Blackpink. They were afraid it was going to be like
Jennie and Friends or G Idol.
Yeah.
Or even if you go back like for a minute, like was another example. But yeah. So we will go ahead and we will get into this reaction in 3, 2, 1.
I guess it makes sense since we don't remember any of them.
Yeah.
Like Chinese. Okay, I remember this one. I kind of remember this music video too.
As a kid,
it started to come back. All right, yeah.
so crazy to think this is like their debut. Like,
yeah, they coming hard.
yeah.
They snatching hearts.
They're snapping, hey, like,
No more phonies, man.
love a power strut.
Yeah. Silhouettes. Fierce.
Jeez. Damn.
That was more fierce than I remember.
Yeah, I don't remember them coming that hard.
Yeah, they were snapping. Snapping and snatching. That was wild.
Dang.
Man, I'm sad they disbanded.
I
They're a
know.
good group.
Wow.
Yeah, they're good
I
songs.
don't remember it. Like, I don't know. I just don't remember it being. I think maybe even just like looking back into it, it just you appreciate it more. Because don't get me wrong, like even nowadays the girl groups who debut, they are like really good. But like they have like just this attitude, like this it factor. It kind of reminded me of one of the girl groups debuts that I remember from back in that time, 21's Fire, where they just like went off and it was just like, it reminded me of just like that energy where it was just like, wow, like, it just hits you in the face, like.
Yeah, it was fierce.
It was just like crazy too, because even in like their lyrics, I was like, dang, they're like,
something else too.
yeah, I was like, wow, like this is their debut song, and they coming like this, like,
yeah, they're not holding back at all.
Yeah,
Not pulling no punches.
because even like I said, even you think about like now with like K-pop songs debuts and stuff like that, and it's like kind of like. But they like came in like guns blazing, like like dang.
Try more often. Looks like a winning formula.
Yeah, man.
That sucks though that they just made.
Yeah. Dang. But now I see why, like like why girl groups will like cover that song and like they do like special stages. Mm-hmm. It's like one of those type of songs. It's like I see that because there's just something really special about that song,
Yeah. It's very empowering.
Yeah.
Even for me.
I know. Yeah. Like, shut up, boy. I'm like, okay, I'm about to shut up.
I feel like I can do stuff now.
I know.
Things I couldn't before.
Oh.
Now that I'm watching it again, I'll probably give it a 9.
A 9?
Yeah.
Yeah, I give that. I give that 9.2. Give it a little bit. Yeah. I feel like it's a song too that like stands the test of time. Mm-hmm. So even though you're like, oh, this is like kind of like you can tell not only the music production itself and voices, but like the lyrics and the meaning behind it and everything like that, and even the like everything about it still holds up, which I think is a real true sign of like a song that's like a classic, because if it can, like, you know, we're watching it almost a decade after it debuted and we're still like, wow, like, you know, that was good. So
yeah, it was nice. Yeah, a lot better than I remember.
Yeah.
I think I've only seen it like once or twice, and before I watched it again, I was like, I don't really remember this. And then when it turned up again, I was like, okay, this is coming back to me.
But yeah, let us know if you want us to check out any more from Miss A or any other groups. Make sure and let us know down in the comments. Don't forget to hit that like and that subscribe button and ding that bell so you get notified whenever we are dropping reactions. And we are Basic Bros Reactions.